Greetings, scholars. Today I want to talk to you about day one of writing the discipline paper. Uh, so one of the things that you will remember about this paper is that you may use the documentation style that is required for your major. If that is MLA, you're going to format the paper according to MLA style. MLA style does not require a title page. As you know, you will number all pages. You'll type your last name, first name, discipline paper, English 304, your section number, my name, and the day that the paper is due. You will also give your paper an interesting title. One of the things I did here for my paper, I just said the war in Ukraine from the perspective of an English major. I am an English major, so I'm going to write it from that perspective. So after that, all I did was copy my instructions from the topic and guideline sheets. Everything that I need here uh, is here for me. All of my sections, remember, I'm going to keep my section headings. So section one, you're going to put the name of your major. And for me, I'm just going to put English major. English, if I can spell English. English major, or I can just put English. Uh, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put English, right? Uh, so keep your section headings. Those of you whose major requires APA format, then your paper will have a title page, right? Your paper will have a title page. Uh, the war in Ukraine from the perspective of an English major. You know how to format the title page. On page 2, you will have your title. And again, you're going to just paste the instructions from the topic and guideline sheet so that you have everything that you need in the paper and so that you won't get points deducted from your paper for not following instructions. So let's talk about this. Because I am an English major, I am going to spend the rest of the days using the format for the English major, MLA. So I'm going, but the only thing that changes is MLA requires just a heading, not a title page. So the first day, you should be able to format your paper according to MLA or APA style. You should be able to just move over the sections, the directions from the topic and guideline sheet, right? And then you're going to start drafting the paper. Now, one of the things I want to point out to you, you see this is single space. When you actually type the paper and you turn these into paragraphs, everything will be double spaced, right? So one of the formatting issues that you have to worry about when writing, yes, you have your instructions here, the first 3 paragraphs, but when you turn this into actual text, remember, you're going to double space the paper, indent your paragraphs, indent each body paragraph, and make sure that everything is double spaced, right? So on day one, you're writing section 1 after you do your heading. 3 paragraphs that you need to write, okay? And this section simply deals with your major. So in the first paragraph, I want you to write 5 to 8 sentences. And in this paragraph, I want you to explain to the reader what your major is and what is its purpose. Talk about the curriculum at Alabama A&M University. In the second paragraph, I just want you to explain to the reader, right, the career opportunities that you have in your major. If you're a communications major, I think I mentioned this before, you can either go into television, you can go into radio, you can work behind the camera, you can be a producer, you can be a director. You have a lot of opportunities. What are those opportunities that you have in your major? Okay, what can one do with a degree in this discipline? And in the third paragraph, You are going to explain to the reader why you chose your major and what you plan to do with your degree, okay? What was so interesting about communications? What was so interesting about social work? What was so interesting about urban region planning? I know I'm saying that wrong. Uh, but what was so interesting about this major that you decided that this is what you wanted to focus on? So, day one, day one out the gate, format your paper according to either MLA or APA, right? Focus on writing, let me go back. Transfer the directions from the topic and guideline sheet to this paper so that you have everything that you need. Focus on writing the first 3 paragraphs of the paper, which should be easy because you're going to talk about your major. Okay. Once, by the way, I'm going to, after I type my major here, I can just delete what's in red, my instructions, and just leave my major here. Format this into paragraph form for me. Make sure that it's double spaced, no extra space between paragraphs, and just write section 1. Okay. As always, if you have any questions, just send me an email and I will be happy to answer your questions for you. That is all for this video. I will pick up with you in the next video, which will talk about what you're going to write on day 2.